Righto, I've got them, I've got the tools. I'm going to do some decorating. I want to take the radiator off the wall. I know I need to hold that there, but what I don't know now is, do I turn that nut that way, or do I turn it that way?
Quite a good question, very good question. One that stops everybody from the very start of doing a little job like this, isn't it? We'll tell you right away. So, which way do I turn it indeed? Yes, sometimes it seems a bit of a mystery as you look at those valves and think, is it up or down? Which way do I go to undo it? Okay, I know for us plumbers it's all very easy, but I'm trying to get down to all you DIYers at home that are trying to do your own jobs. And when it comes to taking a radiator off the wall, that is one of the things you've got to get that nut undone. If you fail at the first hurdle, then you're not going to get anywhere at all. So it's a simple thing. First of all, you're probably wondering why Jan had these around here, like on the body. Now, that's because when we undo this nut here, it stops the pipe from bending. If you just had the spanner on it, like so, and turned it, and especially if you was turning it the wrong way, that is, tightening it instead of loosening it, okay? If you were doing it wrong anyway, or even the right way, it can be so tight that it twists the valve like this. So there it is on the pipe, and without those grips to hold against, we call it holding against, to try and stop that pipe from moving, because if you just turned it like that, you could possibly turn the valve. I'll put it edgeways on, and you see you could turn it and deform the pipe that goes in to the bottom of there, and as you turn it, that would buckle the pipe. So that's the reason behind the footprints, as we call them. My second favourite tool of all time, as you know. This is my first one, and that's why we need those to hold against, but you can use anything else as well and it'll be fine. So let's get down to the basic though of the nut. So it can be a TRV, it can be a thumb wheel valve like this one, it could be a lock shield valve, but they all go the same way, okay? So don't let that mystify you. Well, there it is on the thread part here. Now normally this would be in the radiator, so if the rad was this side and that was going in there and you wanted to undo this nut, you would go that way. Alright, so if I put a spanner on it and show you how it would be, get more of an idea, don't you then? And you can see that the spanner would be on there like so, and you turn it like that, okay, and that would undo it. So what about if it's at the other end of the radiator as you look at it? So this is just as you're looking at the radiator, there it is at that end of the radiator, screwed in here to the radiator, and you want to undo it. Once again, I'll put that on there, it would be down that way. So one way's up, one way's down.
Right, very easy wizzy demonstration there. However, this is the real world and I don't know how to do it. It looks so different when you show it the way you have. So I put the spanner, or whatever you call this here.
Now it's got to go on the body of the valve, not that nut.
Why?
Well, that's to stop the whole valve from moving when you put your spanner on that big union there to undo it, and that's to stop the pipe from deforming. Now I know you may mark it by putting it on there, but if you're scared of marking a valve, you can put a bit of cloth around the jaws, okay, just to stop any marks from happening.
Okay,
so that's all that's about.
So I've got that there, I'll get it around there out of the way. Now this is where I'm confused again. Do I turn it down or do I turn it up? Now hang on, bear with me, because if I turn it down, if I look at that nut there as a clock face, my head is saying I'm turning it clockwise or anti-clockwise.
That's it, you're turning it clockwise.
Clockwise, so down.
Down.
Okay, next question. Thing is, I'm getting a bit tangled up with all of these getting in the way, so...
Yeah, so last thing of all, when you put that spanner on, just put it on the very edge of it there, so like that, then you can get your spanner on that nut nice and clear and turn it.
Turn it down.
That's better, isn't it?
Hey. My other question, before you told me how I was doing it all wrong, is, right, I've got to hold this bit now, haven't I? Not the nut, is that right?
That's right.
Hold it there so it's not in the way.
That's it.
Okay, I have no idea. That way?
It's upwards.
Upwards.
That's it.
So, okay, so if this was a clock face and I was looking at it that way, I would be going in a clockwise direction.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, clever stuff. I could be a plumber yet.
Okay, that's about it though. Simple question, I know, but it's one that needs answering before you can go too far to do anything to do with your radiators, like clean them out or take them off the wall for decorating. Just assuming you know how to shut these things off first of all, which is pretty simple either end, and then once you've undone, cracked it like so, you'll get a bit of water out. Just put a little receptacle under there, keep tipping it into a bowl. It'll take a little while till the rad's empty, then you can carry on, undo these completely both sides and lift your radiator off and do whatever you want to do. Just the reverse of putting it back. Okay, that's about it though. That's settle one thing. If you've got a combi, of course, you will have to repressurise when you fill it back up. Okay, but I've got more in-depth videos to do with taking radiators off and cleaning. I'll give you a link to one of those. But what we're talking about here is just simply the way that you undo these, up or down. That's all we're on about as far as this video goes. Okay, so I hope that's helped you out. I know I've probably bored all you plumbers witless. But for all you guys that need this information, and that's a lot of DIY guys out there, they're trying to do their own stuff, that's just a bit of valuable information we need to know. Okay, that's about it though. All my stuff, you know, to go to our usual place, Derek 33. Thanks for watching guys. Bye bye.